How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. The Cincinnati Bengals have been hit with some pretty serious injury news here. Jamarr Chase potentially going to miss what's sounding like 4 to 6 weeks with a hip injury. And the Bengals got a lot to figure out now. This is a team that was really starting to get rolling offensively these past couple weeks. It was starting to look like this is going to become that potent, unstoppable offense that most of us expected going into the season. And to see Jamarr Chase miss 4 to 6 weeks, it is a blow and a big one for the Bengals. And you look, Browns, Carolina bye week, there's some winnable games in there, and then you get them back for their end stretch of the year, which is a really good sign. But I think you look and say, this guy led the team in targets, nearly had 30 more targets than anybody else on this team. And you say, where's all the volume going to go? Where's all these balls going to go? Who's going to make some plays for the Bengals? What are you going to do without one of the best receivers in the league, a guy by the name of Jamarr Chase? I don't think we need to panic that much. I think I really am. I'm excited. I'm upset, and it sucks because you don't want to see your team lose your best weapon offensively. But I'm kind of excited. We have seen Joe Burrow be great. We have seen him be this elite quarterback. What the best quarterbacks in the league do, the very best. They work with what they got. They still win football games, and I'm excited because I think Joe Burrow is more than capable of being that kind of quarterback. I think you wonder, Stanley Morgan, Mike Thomas, the connection just hasn't been there for him. So you wonder where they're going to go here. Who's going to see some more targets? I don't know if you necessarily need a Stanley Morgan or a Mike Thomas to step up if you're the Bengals. You still have Tyler Boyd, who is just going off recently. And again, he's proven in the past he can be an elite guy in the middle of the field. You got T. Higgins, who again, there was a time before Jamarr Chase got drafted, we talked, hey, Sewell versus Chase. T. Higgins having more than the abilities to be a number one wide receiver. So yeah, you lost an absolute stud. But I still think you have arguably 2 number ones on this team. You still have Joe Mixon who can catch the ball to the backfield. You still have Hayden Hurst who is progressing more and more into this offense every single week, and we're seeing that on the field. I think the biggest thing you're losing here if you're the Bengals, don't put it lightly, guys, it's Jamarr frickin' Chase. But I think the biggest thing that it's going to stick out for other teams, obviously you're not going to double this guy all the time, but you're missing that deep threat. You're missing that give these guys cushions, beat me deep threat in Jamarr Chase that just took the tops off the defenses. They had to respect that, which with Jamarr Chase on the field, it opened up those Hayden Hurst routes. It opened up those Tyler Boyd routes down the middle, in the middle of the field, short routes, because they had to respect the deep ball. At the same time, though, there were a lot of games in this last year and a half where the Bengals just couldn't deep ball because they couldn't protect Burrow long enough to throw the football. So it's been proven before. It'll be proven again. The Bengals can make the short game work. They can make the intermediate game work. They can move the football down the field doing so. It was actually the Browns where they was really effective doing that in these previous years where we're seeing these guys take off and then intermittent to short routes and making those work. I'm not, it's a big loss. I want to see this guy take his time coming back. They don't rush a hip injury back. Don't come back. Let it linger. If it takes 6 weeks, it takes 6 weeks. I think when we're at week 4, 5, 6, we're looking back and saying, wow, no Jamarr Chase, and this team just wrote off 3 wins, wrote off 4 wins without him, and now he's going to come back. By then, you're talking DJ Reader should be back. I mean, this team, if guys can stay healthy, that was what they were so fortunate with last year, is the health, especially on the defensive side of the ball. These guys could stay healthy throughout the year. So, it was going to balance out a little bit, unfortunately. But if you could see these guys, the rest of the team stay healthy, you see these guys come back a little further down the road, a little past midway through the season, you really say, wow, this team's starting to click, and you bring a big couple cogs back as well, I think the team's going to be all right. I still think you say, and you look at this schedule and say, Bengals more than capable of being 6-3 after these next couple of games. They're going to be in good shape. I think they will be. We're going to see. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. Wishing nothing but the fastest and speediest recovery for Jamarr Chase. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.